Hey, what's up, nerds? How's everybody doing today? Hopefully life's going good for you. It's Saturday, January 6th, and I'm going to be doing a head shave today. And it is bitter cold outside here in the Northeast. I think the weather says it's like -10 Fahrenheit right now. It's just a cold, cold day. Yesterday we had a big storm. 2 days ago we had a big storm, and it's been cold the last 2 days. Anyhow, enough about that. I'm doing a head shave. I'm using a new product. My wife got me this for Christmas. She got me this Soap Commander Love Scent, True Rose. So, we're going to go on a date today. We're going to go out and see a movie, go watch The Greatest Showman, the P.T. Barnum story. And so, going to go with the True Rose scent. So I thought that'd be fun. And I've got my Bama brush. I'm going to be using this until after the national championship game. It's going to be my good luck charm for the upcoming game. And so, yeah. Oh, and using the Rockwell 6C on plate 4. Let's see if I can hold that in such a way you can see get my big thumb out of the way. Maybe you can see it up there, the number 4. So, plate 4. And it's got a brand new feather blade in there. So, since my first use on the head shave, going with the feather blade, I know they work really well for my head shaves. So, that's what we're using. I've got a little bit of scraped out some of the soap, pressed into my bowl. You probably can't see it because it's a really white color. Put some bloom water in there, just a little bit. I'm going to dump that out into my brush now. Thank you to everybody for all the feedback you've given me for my bowl lathering, all the encouragement. It's been a little bit of a process. I really appreciate everybody's help, everybody's feedback. I've been watching people's videos, kind of see what they do to bowl lather. Sorry about the clinking. Let me lather this real quick and then there we go. Been watching how they kind of do it. Talked about a ridged bowl. So thank you to everybody who's commented, emails. People have sent me emails. I really appreciate that. So hopefully we can get this bowl lathering down. Abe Froman sent me a really interesting idea, and I'm going to give it a try. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to try it. So I asked if people use a ridged bowl and if they thought it helped them, achieve a better lather, and the consistent answer was yes, that a ridged bowl helps you build the lather faster. You got more to rub the product against, so it helps, create a lather quicker. An idea Abe gave me, he said he used this and it worked really well, is take a glue gun, a hot glue gun, and just glue in ridges into the bottom of your bowl. He did it and he said it worked well, so I'm going to take that and kind of run with it. So I can show you a little bit here. Really thick still, really, really thick. I started out really dry on my brush. And I noticed most people in their lather bowls, what I was doing, I was kind of clumping up all the soap in a corner. I noticed a lot of people smooth it out more. They'll smash it down and kind of spread it all around the bowl. So I tried doing that a little more. And the nice thing about this Soap Commander scent, this one actually has a stronger scent strength. I get it's a really beautiful rose scent, very nice scent. I'll show you, I think it's starting to come together a little better. Still a little thick, but it's coming together. One disappointment, I really love Soap Commander soaps, and that's why my wife got these, is because she knows I really like them because of their performance. Their post-shave feel is excellent on my skin type, on my head. For some reason, they just work really, really well. My only gripe with Soap Commander is their scent strength is very inconsistent. this rose, the connection, they both had a good scent strength. The courage that I have, the tub of courage, is really, really weak. A buddy of mine let me borrow a tub of his grapefruit, Japanese grapefruit. I think it's Inspiration. And it was also super weak. The scent strength was really, really weak. So that was a little disheartening, discouraging about Soap Commander soaps, because their performance is really well. For me, I know that's a your mileage may vary type thing. Let me let you get a look here. Oops, sorry. So I'm going to stop there. There's a ton of lather. It smells great. This rose, like I said, has a really nice scent. And my brush is very heavily loaded. There's a lot down in the knot. So I'm just put a little water on. That was a little bit faster time. You know, there's just something about lathering with the brush right on your head or face that feels good. So just feels right. But there's still a ton down in there, and feels good and thick. We'll see if I made it a little too thick. Let's see when I go to rinse or use it. Hopefully it's not too thick. But there we go. Alright, Rockwell 6C feather blade, plate 4. Man, I'm still at that 8-minute point. That's too long to get into the shave. That is really, really smooth. Really smooth, really efficient. Feels really nice. Absolutely no tugging, no pulling. And there is pretty good blade overhang. I don't remember if I said this on the first time I used the Rockwell. There is a good amount of blade overhang, so just be aware of that if you're looking at getting one or thinking about it. Just know there's a pretty decent amount of blade overhang. Man, that is really, really smooth. I've got 3 days growth. That's nice. This is, so the gem, I did my gem clog proof, and it went better than the first time I used it, but it is nowhere near on this level of just smoothness for me. I just can't use it this well. So I was talking about the Soap Commander strength of scent issues. Yeah, I probably got it just a tad thick. It's just a little clumpy in there. So, went from too watery to too thick. The strength of scent issues, let me know if you guys have noticed that on any Soap Commander, if you have Soap Commander, and if you've had that issue with any of their soaps. Because their performance, for me, is really, really nice. And I like all the scents. They have really good quality. They just don't have a very good strength all the time. So if this is as efficient as it is smooth, this is going to be an amazing shave because it is ridiculously smooth. Feels very, very good. So my challenge video with John, our the Common Scent Shaver, John Gardner, a lot of people have commented or emailed or told me, you know, they're worried about, yeah, that is a little thick. It's still getting not running clear as easy as it should, or rinsing off as easy as it should. So on my second pass I'll have to leave some water on my head so it can thin it out a little bit. Anyhow, a lot of people have mentioned they're worried about me putting my red tip out there as part of the wager. Guys, the reason I was willing to up the ante is because I know Alabama's not going to lose. Don't worry, everything will be alright. I'll have a new Parker to add to my den to rotate into the razors I use, and for my blade experiment, so you guys will get to see that. So That is taking down a lot of hair. Just mowing right through it. I just really hope it's as efficient as it feels. Because if it is, that's going to be really, really nice. But yes, it is. The lather is definitely too thick. Way too thick. So we want too thick, or too thin to too thick. Hold on, give me just 1 sec, I'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. Sorry, my youngest daughter, who you met on my video, when I did my video with my wife, shaving my head, had a question. Man, feel where I missed back here a little bit. A lot of really good slickness on this soap. But definitely did not come close to adding enough water to the lather. That's probably why there's so much slickness, is because there's so much product still on there. Alright, that was very efficient. Very smooth and extremely efficient. So, let me rinse here real quick. Gonna leave quite a bit of moisture on my head. You know what, guys? I know I said I was gonna stick with the bowl lathering and figure it out. I just don't know if it's worth it. I just don't know. I feel like I'm wasting a lot more soap, which isn't a big deal. That's not a big deal. I've got tons of product, so I'm not super worried about that. But just the shave I'm getting is not that. I mean, the lather I'm getting is just hasn't been that great. I'm sure over time it would. If I kept going at it, it would get better and better, but I don't know. I'm discouraged again. I guess it's say you have a pretty good life when one of the most discouraging things is your lather quality of bowl lathering. So, first world problems, right? But see, on my head, when I lather head or face, and I know Suffolk Shaver mentioned this in one of my last videos, when you build the lather on your head or face, you can feel, you get a really good feel for the moisture quantity and how dry or wet the lather is, and it really comes through. And this is way better. I mean, I know it might look thinner because there's not as much stubble for it to grab onto, but the slickness of it is way better. The actual lather is a lot better. That's because I was able to feel it as I was building it on my head there for the second pass. one thing I really like about this razor is it has very good like, what's the word I want to use? It doesn't drag across your head or face at all. It just glides really easily across your skin. There's no drag, no resistance at all. Yeah, now the lather was flowing out the flow holes better on the bottom. Rinsed right off like it's supposed to. So I definitely built it way too thick the first time, or for the first pass. So wow, this is really, really efficient. I'm gonna have to do some comparison videos with this against the Mule R41, the Maggard Open Comb, the Parker variant. Kind of see, because this is effortless and efficient. Really nice. Alright. That is it. Very nice. Very, very efficient. So still tons of lather in the brush. Let's see how thick it is. Yeah, pretty thick. I mean, nice lather. I really like the Performance Soap Commander. Still tons down in my bowl. That's... So, I'm going to rub this on. There's a ton of lather still. That's the other thing, is I feel like I have a lot more wasted lather. Which, like I said earlier, not a big deal, but just This rose scent is awesome. It is pure, true rose. It smells exactly like roses, but it's not a feminine rose scent at all. It's a nice, pure, true rose scent. So, alright, let me rinse this hand. I'm going to pause real quick, rinse this off, be back to do alum block. So we'll see you in just one sec. Alright guys, Kevy Shaves Head Wash is all done. Got my alum block here. And that was a really, really smooth, efficient shave. Really, really nice. And there is absolutely zero feedback over the ear area right there, which I thought there was going to be, because with the gem there was quite a bit actually, and so I thought it'd still be a little irritated, but nothing. Very little right back here on the back of my neck area. Very, very little. And when I was rinsing off that True Rose, my head felt really moisturized, really smooth, really nice. The performance on Soap Commanders, I love their performance, but like I said, my only complaint, my only gripe is their strength of scent being pretty inconsistent. From product to product. Some have really strong, some have really weak. So, and I guess it's, as far as I can tell, it's pretty random, pretty hit or miss which ones are going to be strong, which ones are going to be weak. So, it's not like you know going into it which one's it. Alright, anyhow, moving on past that. Rockwell 6C with the feather blade. Awesome. Awesome. Great, great shave. Really smooth, really efficient, really nice. Yeah, really, really nice. Guys, I'll probably keep practicing bowl lathering. This was, the Common Sense shaver gave me this. He said, just practice your bowl lathers off camera until you get them down. That way they're not taking up too much time. That's what I'm going to have to do, because this is, it added probably an extra, 3 or 4 minutes to this video. Just because of the lathering. So I'm going to be doing that. But Bama brush. Roll Tide. Couple more nights and then they'll be here Monday night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. The Tide's going to whoop Georgia. So I'll be excited for that. But excellent shave. I'm going to finish off with witch hazel and some of the Love True Rose aftershave balm, and this is mentholated. I really like their balms as well. Really like their products. So, alright guys, that's it. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Hopefully you're gonna have a good weekend. It's Saturday. I'll try to get this up soon. Next face shave blade experiment. I'm using a blade I've never used before, so it'll be back in the Rockwell 6C Plate 3 with a brand new blade and a soap I've never used before. So we'll be looking forward to that. So we'll talk to you guys later. Be safe, be kind, roll tide. See you next time.